Look, I just want to make a couple of points for you guys, all right? You have to see the game, and very often, why? Because you're getting played in the game. That's why. That's why it matters. We have to change the system. You have to become really aware of it. Don't move the prompter. And that's how we will get into a fight about the system and to change it. You got to be angry. You got to be outraged. It's got to be focused. Okay. You have two examples, okay? If Clarence Thomas was Justice Sotomayor, you would know everything about why everything that she did with rich people is terrible, okay? The GOP would be all over it, okay? Like Democrats were, but better and more would be my guess. Bob Menendez is a New Jersey Democrat senator. If he was a Republican, the left would be all over it. All over. Look, it's the corruption. This is what this party's about. This is the Trump toxicity. This is it. And the Republicans would say nothing. The Democrats' advantage, in my estimation, is that they can make the argument, not the simple reductive argument that you're going to hear on the right, which is they're worse. Whatever you think about us, whatever you think about Trump, the Democrats are worse. The Democrats can actually make an argument that they want to be better and can be better. It's not an easy argument. I don't know if Biden helps it or hurts it. But there is an argument to be made because that's what we want. And I'm not talking about it coming from one side or the other. We want the better. We want better, not just not worse, right? We want that. But you can't make that case if you don't live that truth. You hear anything from the Democrats in any real way about Menendez? These are some ugly allegations against him and his wife. Gold bars they were allegedly given? I mean, come on, have some shame in your game. Allegations, yes, but in politics, that's good enough for crowdsourced consequence and the drive cancel culture. Quiet. Why? You wouldn't be quiet if he's a Republican. And that's the hypocrisy. You see it with Clarence Thomas, you see it with them. This is why you need to change the game. They play by the same rules. They don't play to the same amount. I've said this, and I'll keep saying it. I believe the Republican Party is uniquely toxified by the Trump influence. I think that party was better before, and I think it will be better after, because it is no longer the grand old party. But the game itself stinks, and Democrats are players in that game, and they often play that game in a way that plays to your disadvantage, whether it's funding Trumpy candidates in primaries, being sneaky about it, or this, ignoring problems with their own. Talk about Menendez. Talk about the allegations, and don't just say, well, we'll have to wait for proof. You didn't do that with anything else that's Republican, because that's how you play to advantage. And that's why these guys aren't talking about fentanyl either. I'll tell you why. It's two reasons. One, it doesn't help them. It's not a huge thing that scares people enough and gets them to vote. Should. It's certainly scarier than everything else they scare us with. You think, the immigration issue, fentanyl's part of that problem, but you think that migrants are more dangerous than fentanyl? They bring the fentanyl. Very rarely. Look it up. Not the point. It doesn't work for the political parties for two reasons. One, they can't win on it easily. Second, the only way it gets fixed is through cooperation. It's the only way. And we are so sick with our politics that they both know that's not what you want. Now, I believe that's what you want. That's why we're building what we are here with NewsNation as more of a movement than a media company. But I know many of you are independent and critical thinkers, and I respect that. You're giving me a chance, even if you were a little bit more right-inclined, and I respect that, and I appreciate that. But most voters, especially in primaries, they don't want to hear that they're going to work with the other side. It's like working with the devil. So they can't touch it. Doesn't work for them. It's not part of the game. And that's why we have to put shame in their game. Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.